Hey guys, so hopefully you got a good look at my cousin's wedding and congratulated her and posted on my Instagram. It was fun, it was nice, it was great. I got to network with some people and some other, business owners that were there, friends. But here's a serious note. Anxiety and depression is the two most conditions that most people have. I used to suffer from anxiety. I never took meds or anything, but I knew I had anxiety because I was always worried about what the fuck was going to happen. I was always worried, when I got to work and if I took lunch an extra 5 minutes. I always was worried, if I got to work late. Like, all these things kind of gave me anxiety. And then I felt like, I was suffering anxiety attacks by, thinking about these things. So here's what, happens, friends, right? There shouldn't be certain things, or there shouldn't be things in your life that makes you worry to the point where your heart is palpitating. And I used to suffer from anxiety. Now, there's people that suffer from depression, meaning that you're stuck in the past. You're upset and you're sad about what happened to you. That's how people become depressed. And then you suffer from anxiety, worrying about what's going to happen to you. And some people suffer with both. It's crazy. Like, you're always depressed and you always have anxiety. And that's why you're on all these medications and you end up literally self-sabotaging. And then, not being able to prosper, right? So I had to realize, and now this is a deep subject because too many people suffer with anxiety. Too many people suffer with depression, right? And the doctors try to prescribe all of these meds that don't help. These people that have been on depression meds for 5 years, anxiety medication for 8 years. Like, how are you on these meds for so long? It's not helping, right? So always, like to give people some positive things to say to themselves and not worry about the past or not worried about the future. Because here's the thing, friends, like one of the young ladies said, she basically, broke it down. And she said that if you live in the power of now and be grateful for the now, you will go far. Right. So if you're happy now and you're grateful for the power of right now, you will go far. So what does that mean? Let's be happy. Let's be happy for what's going on right now. If my kids is in a recital, be happy for my kids right now. If my kids are, doing something that's making me happy, live in that happiness and try to be fulfilled in that happiness, right? And, if you even accomplish something, say, you got your hair done, you got your nails done, look in the mirror and say, you know what, self, you look good today. You know what, self, your hair does look nice. You know what, self, your nails or your eyebrows or whatever looks nice, right? So you got to live in the power of now. Too many people live in the past, and too many people are trying to live in the future with all this anxiety because they don't know what's going to happen. Most people worry about their bills. Most people worry about money from the past and money that they can't even control for the future, right? So I used to suffer, friends, from anxiety. Now, do I still have anxiety? It's not on 100 like it was when I had a job. It's probably about 25%, right? And it's not the anxiety that I'm worried about what my boss is going to say and stuff like that. Just normal shit. Every day, we don't know what the fuck gonna happen with this world. With Trump in office, we all nervous. We all fucking suffering from anxiety. We don't know what the fuck gonna happen, in the future. But if we live in the power of right now, friends, we can go further, right? We can make more money. We can make ourselves more happier. We can make our lives more happier. Our environments, more happier. See, depression only attracts more depression. Anxiety only attracts more anxiety. And then some people suffer both, right? Now I have something that helps with anxiety and also helps, with depression. It's an old natural pill that you can take and have energy and have happy thoughts. We call it the happy pill, right? So you focus, right, on the power of now. So you can focus on the power of now. What can you do now to make yourself happy? Do that for yourself. How many times a day? I always think about this because I think about the spa. I love the spa. If you ever, want to take me somewhere, take me to the spa, get a nice massage and the bubbles. I love the spa. All right. So think about the spa, taking yourself to the spa and feeling good about going there, right? Feeling good about the bubbles touching your body and massaging you, right? Oftentimes, ladies, right, especially moms, we forget about ourselves, because it's all about the kids and making sure the bills is paid and making sure the husband or, the boyfriend or whatever is good. Then we forget about ourselves. That's why every month, once a month, I take time for myself and I go to the spa. I have a me day. Nobody else. I don't care about the kids, none of that. It's all about me. I take myself out to lunch. I take myself to get pampered. I take myself to get massaged and the bubbles. I take myself to get a facial. All of that. Me day, spend about 4 to 5 hours with me. Right? Get to know me. Help me feel good, right? For the time being, so I can live in the power of now. And when you're feeling good, more good feelings start to come. And when you start feeling good, friends, guess what? You start thinking happy thoughts. You start thinking about, the possibilities that you can tap into. You start to say, what, my past is my past and I'm going to move. And the problem is, like, a lot of people don't focus on the future in a positive way. They focus on a negative way. Well, if I don't pay my mortgage this month, I might be homeless. I hear people say that, if I don't pay my mortgage, I'm gonna be homeless. Why say that? Why not say I can pay my mortgage this month? Me and my kids won't be homeless this month. See, people gotta talk to themselves in the right way. They gotta talk to themselves in the right manner. People are not talking to themselves in the right way. They're not talking to themselves in the right manner. So, let me see my dad. So say, I'm going to pay my mortgage this month and me and my kids are going to be good. Say next month I'm taking me and my kids to Disney World. Next year, I'm planning to do a trip to the Bahamas, friends, right? So when we think and we do this self-talk, see, I teach this in my Wealth 101 class. And I tell people, right, and I show them, how to start reprogramming your mind for the good self-talk. And it's very key, friends. I mean, everybody has a little bit of depression in them or anxiety in them, friends. I mean, we're living in a society where it's nothing but negativity. Everybody's drugged up with some type of drug. People are struggling left and right. It's like the families, especially the black families, are broken. It's just too many single moms, around. People glorifying, baby showers instead of glorifying weddings. It was just, it's just too much in the world, friends, that are going on. Everybody suffers from something, but guess what, friends? If we never learn how to live in the power of right now, friends, we're going to die of heart attack. We're going to die of stress. We're going to die of fibroids and, all these different diseases and stuff that the government comes up with. Let's live in the power of now. And this is what she said. She said, the power of now is where your peace is at. Write that down, friends. The power of now is where your peace is at. Your peace is not in your depression. Your peace is not in your anxiety. Your peace is in the power of now. Like me, I'm tired, right? I was partying all weekend. If you follow my Snapchat, I was partying, going to strip clubs and drinking and all that stuff. I'm tired. So I'm thinking about literally my bed, getting in my bed 8 o'clock and being in there, okay, and getting some rest. That's what I'm thinking about right now, right? The power of 8 o'clock. I can't wait. So I'm having anxiety for that because I can't wait to get into bed, right? So the power of now, friends, brings you peace. So when I'm asleep, I'm going to have some peace. Okay, so the power of now, I'm kidding. But at the same time, friends, I want you to focus on the power of right now. What's happening to you right now? Are you in a good place in your life right now? Are you in a good vibe in your life right now? Are you attracting that good energy in your life right now? Friends, think about that. And if you're not, figure out how you can do it. So find peace now, friends, right? Don't worry about, at church, how church says, oh, you're going to live an abundant life when you die. What about living that abundant life now? What about living that peace now? What about living that joy now? I'm not a preacher or a pastor or anything, but, it's like sometimes I think the Bible contradicts. Right? It says, he wants us to have peace and abundance and prosperity, but he's saying when we die, right? But what about living in peace and prosperity now? Making us happy now. You making yourself happy now. God said he's going to give us control of all dominion, all right? So that means we can control our peace. We can control our abundance. We can control our prosperity, right? Because if you're not living in the peace and you're not living in the power of now, friends, you're going to either be depressed or be anxious. Only two things, friends. Remember, there's only two conditions that consume the entire world. Depression, okay, and anxiety, right? Depression and anxiety, friends. Too many people on these meds, and it's not helping them, friends. We got to learn how to tap into the power of now. I think for my May class, I might talk about the power of now. I have some books on it, some Abraham Hicks books on tapping into the power of now and focusing on now to attract money and abundance now, right? To attract money and prosperity now, to attract happiness now, friends. Not attract happiness when you die, not attract happiness after you retire. Not attract happiness, when you get married. Attract happiness now while you're a single mom. Attract happiness now when you're a single dad. Attract happiness now when you're a single woman or a single man. Attract that now so you can live a better life, right? So you can continue to attract the good stuff to you and your family, right? So depression and anxiety, friends, is two killers. People die because they're too depressed. They kill themselves. People die being anxious, friends, because they end up having hallucinations, hallucinogens in their head, and they start getting paranoid. They think somebody's going to be after them. All right? So people kill themselves that way too. So I will hope, friends, that you're not in a depression or anxiety. Like I said, we all suffer from something mildly. We may have mild depression. Some days you may not feel good. Some other days you may not, feel great, So we all suffer from something, right? But if we let it consume us, friends, when do we live in peace? When do we live in the power of right now? When do we live in the power of right now? When do we live the peace of mind now? We got to make a decision, friends. And it's not just, making money is going to make you happy. No, starting a business is going to make you happy. Creating a product is going to make you happy. No, it's not, friends. It is not going to make you happy. Starting a business is not going to make you happy. Making more money for yourself and your family is not going to make you happy, friends. You got to now learn, or we have to learn how to tap into the power of right now. How can I feel like a millionaire right now? How can I think like a millionaire right now? A millionaire right now. Not in the future. Now. Peace is now. So hopefully you guys get that. And hopefully I'm able to, help you, friends. Share this video, like it, comment, let me know. You may be suffering from some depression, anxiety. I have some NRG pills. Let me show you, friends. NRG, called the Happy Pill. Just try it. Just try it. Especially if you've been on depression meds and anxiety pills for years, friends, and ain't been helping. Try some. See how happy you can get, because that's the main thing. Depression and anxiety, friends, comes from being unhappy. So we call this the Happy Pill, friends. The Happy Pill. The Happy Pill. I think I took 2 or 3 of them in North Carolina. Okay? The Happy Pill, friends. Anxiety and depression, friends, comes from not being happy and not living in the power of now. Peace be with you. Peace be with you, my friend. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. If you got nothing to do for the next hour or so, go to createmyownEconomy.com and take a real look at my Amazon webinar. Okay, take a real look at my Amazon webinar. See how you can now create your own store from home and tap into a $427 billion market cap. createmyownEconomy.com.